Are you planning to start up a poultry farm? If yes, are you going for broilers or layers? If it is broilers, this video is yours. The formula for 1 week old chicks, the feed formula. What do we put in? Only 3 ingredients involved. Stay on this video till the end. Don't go away. Please. When you are mixing feeds for the chicks, at least the 7 days old chicks, that's broilers, you ensure that you have all the ingredients. Here I'm going to use maize bland, concentrates, and maize. Before you mix your feeds, you ensure that the room you're going to use is very clean. So here, we clean our room, because this is the room I use. You ensure that the room is very clean. Once you're done with the cleaning, you bring in your maize and the maize bland. That is it. When you're mixing your feeds, you must use a spade, and this is what we have. You must have this tool on your phone. Otherwise, poultry farming, when you have to do poultry farming, you need to have some of the ingredients. You must have some of the equipment at home. One of them is a spade. So here, I'm going to use a spade to mix my feeds here. I'm cutting the bag for maize. This is what we call broken maize. And this is how it looks like. This is the really broken maize. They break it into small particles because these are small chicks. You can see these are small chicks and they need small particles, the smaller particles than the big hens or the big birds. So when you give them this one, it has more energy than the maize brand. We are going to mix 100 kilograms of this. The maize should be 100 kilograms. Because in the second week of growing of broilers, you put 100 kilos of maize, and the maize should be dry, very dry and clean. Allah. This is something that I've enjoyed for a long time. Now I add in maize bland, 50 kilograms. This is what we call mix. When you go to buy maize bland, this one is mixed with the number 3 and the rest. So it's not husks as such. It's the brand we call mix. Then we are using local materials. That is fish and sunflower. Sometimes you add in a cotton seed cake. These days we have what we call concentrate. Now, why do we use concentrates instead of local materials? We found out that the people selling local materials such as silverfish, which we call mukene in here, Uganda, or omena, some of them call it daga. That one is hard to get because, first of all, the people who sell it, they put in sand. You can imagine they put in plaster sand so that they can get the more kilograms. Because we're buying the kilograms. So you find you are bought maybe 100 kilograms of silverfish and 30 is sand. That's what discourages most of our farmers. Because the birds can't lay, the birds can't grow. 2, when soybean is hard to plant. It's hard to get. If you can have your own sunflower, if you have your own soybean, you cannot fail to do poultry farming. So here, Instead of having this concentrate, you can have your own crops. That's making feeds cheaper. But because we don't have our own soybean, like me, I don't have enough land for planting it, I have to buy this concentrate. And you know what? It's now very expensive in Uganda here because there's a lot of taxation on it. And of course, the transport, the fuel has risen. If you start poultry farming, ensure that you first get land. If you have land, plant their soybean yourself, and you can also plant some bit of sunflower. Here, you can only buy amino acids for your farm to thrive. But since we don't have all that, me, I use concentrate. This powder is concentrate because it's now known to be the best. And here I put 50 kilograms concentrates, 50 kilograms maize bran, and 100 maize. That is broken maize. I showed you how it looks like. Now under here. Yeah, it's down here. I showed you how it looks like. So now, we don't put in lime. Some of you may ask how we don't put in lime. We don't put it because lime is meant for layers. Finally, our feed is now fully mixed, and then we are going to do feeding the birds now. The feed is now fully mixed. Next step is to feed our birds. Of course, you can see we've started changing the feeders, somehow bigger feeders because the chicks are growing. Anyway, I don't have enough feeders. Yeah, I started this project, the broiler project, just in a simple way. You know, I have layers, but now this one, I have just a few feeders. I don't have enough cattle, but I will take it. I believe in everything possible. I'm a very positive man. I know I'll get the feeders.